residents of Tshwane, we are back at Ipindombi. This time we brought a powerful team, a coordinated team that's going to deal with the illegalities that happen here. We've had different teams coming to enforce bylaw, but they were not coming as a team. Currently, we are busy closing down the place. On the 15th of October, our emergency services guys came and they closed down. It was not even an hour later when they opened themselves. You know that we were here one night where we just needed to check for ourselves what made these guys so powerful that even when we close them down, they open themselves. Now, what we are doing now, we're closing them down because the extension of this structure is illegal. There is a brothel happening here, and because this has a liquor license, they're not supposed to have lodging. Now, that brothel is illegal. It's not approved, even though their original documents talks about a hotel. They don't have a fire certificate. They don't have an LED certificate. And so because of those reasons, we are closing them down. For them to open, they must submit these building plans to us. So those building plans will enable them to apply for other licenses. But also what is concerning is the fact that there were items that were not being built. For instance, waste. These people have about 20 bins. We collect here, but they've never been included in their bill. So we are dealing with Ipindombi residents of Tshwane mostly because it's concerning. What is happening here and what is happening with people's sons and daughters in this establishment is unacceptable. I know that we do joke about it. Maybe when we have a problem, we do joke about it. But we knew in our hearts that we need to deal with this, and that's exactly what we are doing. And so what we'll also do is just to arrest the guy for the illegal activities that are happening. So we'll take the guy who's also a guy that we've had issues with in Sunnyside. Anyway, the story is too long. For now, we're just saying Ipindombi is closed until further notice.
The mayor is disturbing the vibe. The mayor is disturbing the vibe. Sukuma baba, uhlelele ndawo.
All night is 1,000, cold day 1,500, full house. I don't know what that is. If you break the condom, it's 500 rands. What is 30 minutes, blow and dog, normal and blow, massage and ooh. That's why I held hostage.
How many rooms do you reckon are in here?
It's 40. So
okay.
I've counted 40. There is 35 officers. So tell us, is it had that Zoma for sure? They're not even organized. Here's money.
Sure. Let's call the office if there's something.
Yeah, got into this thing. Stars again.
Yo, call the office there, please.
They're paying crazy this people. I think it's the jukebox. Oh, no.
Yeah.
But this is how they. Yo. Give us new.
Peace and Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane, host is in Jiva Sono, and we're back at it again with another one. You know, Dr. NASIPHI MOYA is a testimony that we don't need groups like Operation Tutula and much if our politicians are doing a good job. We don't have a foreign problem, a crime problem. We have a policing problem in South Africa. Our government officials are not implementing and enforcing the bylaws of every city. They allow things to slide. Imagine the mayor saying these people will close them 1 hour later, they open. This is the frustrations that the government officials that are responsible to do their job needs to deal with every day. They need to do it. Now, NASIPHI MOYA, I think we can all agree that she is the on our nomination board on King So for best mayor of 2025 is Dr. NASIPHI MOYA. She has done a great job, this woman. First of all, when you see the DA having a headache about you and not pointing out anything that you are doing, even going to the far as putting your residential address on the public domain and everything. When headache, it means you are doing something right. Yeah, you are doing something right. So for me, this woman is giving the blueprint to all the other mayors to say, let's work, let's clean up our cities. Let there not be any bogus activities that is happening that are not in line with our bylaws and everything. And then everybody must be a law-abiding citizen. That's it. Our politicians must do their job. And those who don't do their job, we must vote them out. They must go. And that is why you hear me advocating for Ukolane Kumalo in Ekurhuleni. I'm saying he can clean the streets. He has proven it. He's got a track record. And he's not a politician. He's not a seasonal politician. So all he knows is to go and work on the ground. And he's still doing it now, even as a candidate for mayoral candidate. He's doing it now before even getting that post. It's unfortunate I'm not in Ekurhuleni. I would have voted for Ukolane. And not necessary to say I'm voting for action. I say I'm voting for Ukolane. We want our problems to be solved. But if you're going to allow groups to play police in the communities, we're going to have clashes, we're going to have problems. I cannot play police. I cannot go and ask people for their ID documents, their passport, their permits, their working permit. I don't work for the municipality. This is a metro. I don't work for the municipality. I don't have any authority to tell people to evict people. And this is what the court is saying to Operation Tudula and the likes of March and March, but they don't want to listen. Let these politicians do the job that they are appointed to do. Let them not steal and buy Uber Eats and everything. In that matriculant of the Democratic Alliance, he's now eating Uber Eats left and right. They want to get rid of him. In fact, they have already got rid of him. They are finished. We are just waiting for an announcement, and they will probably say, no, Helen, come back and come and lead us. Helen, you are the best. You are the best. That's what they will do to John Steenhuisen. Yo, ngajabula. Phela umuntu lo esikhuluma ngaye iboss yami, the Minister of Agriculture. Ngisebenzela agriculture labo abangazi. So it is quite refreshing seeing a mayor doing her job at a high, excellent level. These mayors, they don't really have to do anything. They can sit in their office and sign papers and sign things the whole day, the whole week, the whole month, and be on Zoom meetings and talk on Zoom meetings and go to a meeting there, do this and go to a holiday, come back, do their political obligations and come back. When you see a mayor rolling up his sleeves and working, you know that the mayoral team is very good. It's good. I keep on asking you, who's the mayor of Mbombela? Who's the mayor of Polokwane? Who's the mayor of does Mangaung even have a mayor? Mangaung mayor. Who's the mayor of Kimberley? I know because I stay here. The mayor of Cape Town, I don't know his name, but I know his face. I don't know who's the mayor there in Kabeja. I don't know who's the mayor no, I know who's the mayor at Tegwini. Is that guy of the IFP, ne? Who's doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So for me, I congratulate NASIPHI MOYA. I really think that Herman Mashaba made a good move. Remember, supported by the EFF and the ANC. They made a good move there in Tshwane. That woman she's doing her best. And sometimes just the little progresses after a few years, the city changes and a person can see some, you know what, there it was a dumping zone, it's no longer a dumping zone, people are cleaning there, it's clean. That flat used to be a place for prostituting and everything, it has been closed, everything. You know, things are slowly improving when our government officials do their job. It's simple as that. As simple as that. So, yeah, for me, it's like the old politicians that grew up in politics. I mean, excuse me, grew up. They were taught, when you get in the position, hey chief, you've got 5 months, 5 years to eat. Don't waste time. First tender, you put your hand there and whatever. And that is the type of education that those politicians have. Eat. Nobody must get this tender. Hey, where are we disclosing this money? Hey, this money, all the money. That is how most politicians eat, because they know. I mean, you are in a metro. It's billions of rand in your budget. Your budget is billions of rand. So money goes there and there. So like, hey, but no, let's give it to King Seso. But that one of the hospital, let King Seso deliver the sanitizers there. Let you know, things like that. That is how politicians normally behave. So when we get a politician where we don't have sagas of say they are stealing money and whatever, we get surprised in South Africa. It's a big and pleasant surprise, really. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'm trying to get to 60,000 subscribers. The only way you can assist me is to click the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Free. You don't pay anything to subscribe. I think subscribe sounds like a bad word. It sounds like you are paying for something. I think YouTube should call it follow us. Just follow us by subscribing on King Seso so that we can reach that 60,000 subscribers. We have worked hard this year, and one of the hard work and projects that we've been pushing is the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. It is an initiative that seeks to infiltrate the education system by changing the curriculum of schools into favoring the African children. So if you want to donate to that, you can just simply send a 50 rand contribution, just a 50 rand jempela, to assist us to build the school, and we will appreciate it so much. Thank you, guys. Let us meet on the next one. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray, but after you pray, stand up, African child, do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace and Pan-Africanism. I salute you.